Hi children, good morning. This is your geography class. Today we are going to revise lesson number 9, human resources. Already we have read the children human resources. This is the basic resource to develop all other resources in the country. Okay. So here we consider that human beings are the greatest resources because they can develop which one? They can develop all other resources. Here, population distribution is defined as what? Defined as the pattern in which people are spread all over the world. Okay, there are two factors, children, in the distribution of population. One is physical factors, another one is non-physical factors. So, these are the two main distribution of population. We have six things under physical factors, children. They are relief and topography. This thing plays a crucial role, important role. Okay. Then the next one is climate. Third one, natural vegetation. Fourth one, soil. Fifth one, mineral resources. Fifth one, water resources. So all those things which already available in the earth are known as what? Known as physical factors. The next one, non-physical factors. Industries, means of transport, urbanization, government policies. These four come under which one? Come under non-physical factors. Next, we are going to see about density of population. Population density is defined as what? Yes, divided as the number of people living in a unit area of land. Okay, it is expressed in per square kilometer. In the world, population density of the world is about which one? About 45% per square kilometer, children. This is population density. This density of population has been divided into three. Those are densely populated areas, moderately populated areas, and thinly populated areas. Okay, there are three classifications. What are they? Densely populated areas, moderately populated areas, and thinly populated areas. The next one is population growth, children. The growth of population is simply defined as the change in population in a particular area between two different points of time. This is population growth. In the same area, for example, just to take our Salem. Okay, what was the population in 1991 and what was the population in 2001? Okay, so between these 10 years, the population, the number of population may changed. Okay, this is known as what? This is known as population growth. Here we need to know about birth rate, death rate, and natural growth rate. So, birth rate. We calculate birth rate, which is the number of live births per 1000% in a year. That is birth rate. Then death rate. Death rate is the number of death per 1000% in a year. That is death rate. Then the difference between the birth rate and the death rate is known as natural growth rate. Okay, natural growth rate is known as what, children? The difference between the birth rate and the death rate. Then the next one, children, different patterns of population change. Here the main terms are migration, immigration, and emigration. These three are important things here. First of all, migration. What is migration? Migration is the movement of people into and out of an area. This is migration. Then immigration. Immigration is a process in which people arrive in a country. That is what? That is immigration. Then emigration. The people are known as immigrants. Which people are known as immigrants? The people who reach from their own native country to other country. Those people are known as immigrants. Okay. Then emigration. People who leave their country and settle in other country. Okay. Those people are known as emigrants. Then population composition, children. Here in population composition, the major components are age, literacy, sex, and occupation. These four are the major components of which one? Components of population composition. Okay. Then age composition. Age composition is known as what? Known as the number of person in each age group. In each age group. Okay. The children who are below 15 years. That is the first category. Second category, adults. Okay, adults between 15 years to 65 years. Then aged people above 65 years. Okay, here who are the productive people? Adults are the productive people. Okay, the age group between 15 to 65 years are considered as productive people because the children below 15 years and then aged people above 65 years have to depend on which one? Have to depend the adults. Okay, so that's why we say children and aged people are dependent class. Then sex ratio children. Sex ratio is defined as the ratio between males and females in the total population. Okay, the number of females per 1000 males is known as what? Is known as sex ratio. Then the population pyramid children. Okay, just to see the population pyramids in page number 197 years. See population pyramid of Japan. Okay, just see from the bottom to top. Okay, and then population pyramid of India. Here in India, due to lower death rate, the population pyramid is broader. At the middle. Okay, it shows which one? It shows the large number of youth in the country like India. Okay, children. Then just you see this one, population pyramid of Kenya. Here, Kenya experiences high death rate and high birth rate. Therefore, the population pyramid is broader at the base. Then now children, rural urban divide and literacy we are going to see. Just to see a rural urban divide children. Here the data of 2004, it says that 47% of the world population were living in which place? Were living in urban. The remaining 53 only living in which place? Were living in villages. Okay, these detail we go through which one? We go through 2004 data. Okay, so majority of the population is engaged themselves with the agriculture. Then literacy rate. So literacy, it is also important factor for the development of the country children. Literacy is higher in males when compared to female. Okay, in India, Kerala, it has the highest literacy rate. Which state has the highest literacy rate? Yes, Kerala has the highest literacy rate. Okay, in 2011 census of India, it says that 74.04%. So at the time, 74.04% was the total literacy rate. Female literacy rate was 65.46 and male literacy rate was 82.14%. Okay, children. So India is a developing country. So it should take a nursery step to provide better education, health and technical training and civic amenities. Okay, all those things have to be taken care by whom? By the government to develop human resources tiers. Okay, just take your book and read lesson number 9 in geography. Okay, thoroughly children. That's all for today's class. Thank you. Be safe at home.